Where have I got? Oh, I've got. Let's try that. Is that everybody? I think that's everybody I could see. Well, actually, Sheila and David Burns are right. But I think we're in 8:02, so I think I'm going to ask everyone to mute and let Nick rip. Okay, good evening and welcome to the Islington Folk Club.
Come on.
What a key to play that in, honestly.
Bernard, I think Tom comes after Maggie.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I've written. Oh, yeah. I think you're right. Yeah. Let's do that. Yeah. Okay. I'll send out the order again. I'll sing a song first. Okay. Right. The new boy walks in, white shirt and tie, and with a grin says adapt or die. Every dog has his day, every cat likes to play with victims for pleasure as they run away. The old boy walks in with promises, lies, clutches his gut, collapses and dies. All things must change, indeed that is right. The world turns around, day follows night. Night follows day, day follows night. Night follows day, day follows night. The doctor walks in with drugs and a knife, tonic and gin, his hands in your life. What can you cure? What will you pay? Are you insured? We have leeches today. Disease that's within, disease that's without, psychotic, neurotic, and those in some doubt. The old boy he stands, there's father and son. The old man smiles, he pulls out a gun. The first shot he fires, it's the boy in the leg. Oh mercy, oh mercy, oh mercy I beg. What can you cure? Where is the pain? What will you pay for a line of cocaine? Old Bill walks in. What have we here? There's no discipline when the parents don't care. What will you pay? I trust it's a bribe. Guns and drugs will put you inside. Old Nick walks in, his file and his phone. It's wicked as sin. He's feeling at home. The mamas walk in, ask permission to play. The joke's wearing thin, so they go away. Ha 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 ha. Poor man's video. First Mama's play of the season.
You suddenly got very echoey at just at an appropriate point in that.
Well, I did.
Burns as you came in.
It's David Burns over there. Okay, let's over to Pete and Maggie, right? And then Tom after Pete and Maggie. I shall rewrite the order.
Yeah. I guess this needs a little bit of introduction. When we were at Sharps earlier in the week, Riggy sang Star in the East really beautifully, and Pete went, "Oh no, we've been gazumped." We've been singing it, and I would love to hear it again with your guitar, Riggy, if you fancy doing it tonight. But Star in the East from the Southern Harmony. We've been using the Shenandoah book. So Gone Christmas, yeah. Hail, hail the blessed morn, see the great mediator down from the regions of glory descend. Shepherds go worship the babe in the manger. Lo, for his God the bright angels ascend. Brightest and best of the sons of the morning, dawn on our darkness and lend us thine aid. Star in the east, the horizon adorning, guide where our infant Redeemer is laid. Cold on his cradle the dewdrops are shining, low lies his bed with the beasts of the stall. Angels adore him in slumbers reclining, wise men and shepherds before him do fall. Brightest and best of the sons of the morning, dawn on our darkness and lend us thine aid. Star in the east, the horizon adorning, guide where our infant Redeemer is laid. Say, shall we yield him in costly devotion odors of Eden and offerings divine, gems from the mountains and pearls from the ocean, myrrh from the forests and gold from the mine? Brightest and best of the sons of the morning, dawn on our darkness and lend us thine aid. Star in the east, the horizon adorning, guide where our infant Redeemer is laid. Vainly we offer each ample oblation, vainly with gold we his favor secure. Richer by far is the heart's adoration, dearer to God are the prayers of the poor. Brightest and best of the sons of the morning, dawn on our darkness and lend us thine aid. Star in the east, the horizon adorning, guide where our infant Redeemer is laid. Star in the east, the horizon adorning, guide where our infant Redeemer is laid.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
It's almost like Advent, isn't it? So everyone's doing their early Christmas songs, you know.
We'd love to hear it again if it was on your plan, Riggy.
Now over to Tom before he's nipping off to B&Q.
What?
He's got to go and pick up his daughter from B&Q. There you go. Over to Tom.
Surprise. Okay, this is a little song I scribbled while I was in lockdown. No idea what case. Oh, the sky is falling down on us today. My friends won't be coming out to play. Above the spires they're spitting fire, and death is all that they desire. The sky is falling down on us today. Oh, the sky is falling down on us today. My dear daddy had to go away. Mom says he's gone to fight the war and keep old Hitler from our shores. But the sky is falling down on us today. Oh, the sky is falling down on us today. Down the street we run without delay. The bombs rain down on London town. We're cowering in the underground, 'cause the sky is falling down on us today. Oh, the sky is falling down on us today. Grandad says our boys will make them pay. While all the men have gone to fight, we'll keep the home fires burning bright. But the sky is falling down on us today. Oh, the sky is falling down on us today. Down the church for victory we pray, and the lady sings we'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but the sky is falling down on us today. Yes, the lady sings we'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but the sky is falling down on us today. The Blitz, thank you.
That's a wonderful song, Tom.
Lovely. Great stuff. Great song.
I'll just say hello to other people. To David Burns, who I know from the Enfield scene, a wave, and David Black. You've disappeared. Are you there for your Swedish thing?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, come on in. The water's the water's great.
Okay.
Okay.
This is a Swedish song in Swedish.
Hooray!
About an old bloke, the runaround of the village, who dies, and he thinks he's going to heaven, but he goes to hell. And in the end, the clockmaker's cow comes and eats the grass above the grave. It's a bit like Ilkley Moor Bartat. Okay. I can't hear. Sorry, I can't hear.
Because we're all muted.
Oh,
But we can hear you.
Just sing. We're being polite. We're muting.
Not now, he's muted.
David, you've muted yourself now.
Okay, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes, you can. Okay, fine. Did you hear
no.
you didn't hear anything about the song?
Yeah, no, we heard the introduction.
Okay, fine. I'll get on with it then. Okay, the old rascal. He's called. It's a gamle spuver. Okay, that's an old rascal. Okay. Gamle spuver när du druckit sista skvatten ur pokalen och på vinlig fådraglet ut där den jämler dalen. Ej ska du som ängels fingar de må himla regioner för att där med himla andakt rör de med harpetoner. Ej ska du med horn i pannan och på vanligt ställa Svensson sluka lågor i henne och ta del i djävulsdansen, dance with the devil. Icke heller skall du no longer skall you wander, ludlös kring som gäst och krama, bogdantana eller skrämma, där är tappra fest med lama. Nej, en pastor med en psalmbook, a pastor with a psalmbook reads over his body, läser over de och mollen, men vad hästan sedan spår de, norrifrån stannar du i kullen. Then after a while, a grass grows round his grave, and Timothy, tufts of Timothy grass like his hair, his sparse blonde hair appear. Tills du efter några varas sticker från som gräs i jorden, Tonsef Timotej likt dina hår, det glassaste i Norden. Here comes the cow. Då ska klockans kor och linda som behöver mjölk i juven komma lunkade och momsa på detta gamla spyver. Då ska klockans kor och linda som behöver mjölk i juven komma lunkande och momsa på detta gamla spyver. Okay, she needs the clock ringer's cow needs milk for her udders and comes and ambles over his grave and munches up the grass over the grave. Okay, that's it.
I have to ask David, is that why we have Timotei shampoo? If we have
Yes,
Timotei
Yes, because it makes your hair shiny. Yeah.
We knew one word.
This is the great thing about having an intelligent audience. I think. Right. Now, my latest order that I put out, I've said, so we've got Tom, Kate is next. Okay, over to Kate. Yeah. I'm going to mute land. Over to Kate.
Mummy People's Reel.
Well done.
Very nice.
Excellent. And now coming in from America, are you all locked down in? Are you Los Angeles?
No, I'm in San Francisco.
Oh, San Francisco. Okay, well, where the flowers grow. Yes, in your hair. Yeah. Okay, no, you're all right.
My late wife and I used to talk about how you should have flour, Flour, in your hair when you go to San Francisco. You should also get a good night's sleep. Cold blows the wind from north to south. The drifts are driving surly. The sheep are cowering in the ditch. For now it's winter deeply. Up in the morning's not for me. Up in the morning early. I'd rather go supperless to my bed than be up in the morning early. Well, up in the morning's not for me. Up in the morning early. I'd rather go supperless to my bed than be up in the morning early. No linties, Lilton, hedge or bush, poor things they suffer sorely, and cold right quarters all of the night. By day they feed but poorly. Well, up in the morning's not for me. Up in the morning early. I'd rather go supperless to my bed than be up in the morning early. Well, up in the morning's not for me. Up in the morning early. I'd rather go supperless to my bed than be up in the morning early. A cozy house, a canny wife, I keeps a body cheery, and pantry stored with meat and drink, and empty they go rarely. Well, up in the morning's not for me. Up in the morning early. I'd rather go supperless to my bed than be up in the morning early. Up in the morning's not for me. Up in the morning early. I'd rather go supperless to my bed than be up in the morning early. Go to bed.
Hey.
Hey. So
it's
that one.
Wendy, then Martin. Wendy, you okay? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, over to you.
Okay. This isn't really a Christmas song or an Advent song. It's a perennial problem for young girls, as always. Oh, love is teasing, and love is pleasing, and love's a pleasure when first it is new. But as love grows older, it still grows colder and fades away like the morning dew. Come all you fair mates, now take a warning. Don't ever heed what a young man say. He's like a star on a foggy morning. You think he's near, but he's far away. Oh, love is teasing, and love is pleasing, and love's a pleasure when first it is new. But as love grows older, it still grows colder and fades away like the morning dew. I left my father, I left my mother, I left my brothers and my sisters too. I left my home and my fond dwelling, oh, my love, for the sake of you. Oh, love is pleasing, and love is teasing, and love's a pleasure when first it is new. But when love grows colder, it still gets older and fades away like the morning dew, and fades away like the morning dew.
Oh,
Excellent. There was one moment when I think the internet paused and I saw Riggy put his hands out with that sort of "where have you gone" sort of. It has quite a nice interaction that someone in America.
I think the internet is getting worse. I don't know about you, but it seems to be kind of wobbly at the moment.
There's too many people on it on Zoom. I think that's the trouble.
People on Zoom. I mean, everyone you know does this several times a day. So.
Yeah. Oh God, no.
Now I lost. Is Martin out there? I can't see him. I've lost him.
Can't see him now.
No, I think that puts it over to Sheila. Are you okay?
Well, more or less, yeah.
Yeah, okay. More or less, I think. I think we'll go for more. Okay, sing about it.
Right. I was looking through my song list, trying to think about songs I hadn't sung for ages, and came up with this one, which I don't think. Well, anyway, it's a broadside ballad with a happy ending. A ballad with a happy ending, whatever next. This version has a happier ending than most because, well, a lot of versions don't have the last verse that this one does. It's of, oh God, I have no idea where to pitch this. It's of a farmer's daughter, so beautiful, I'm told. That's the wrong tune. I said I hadn't sung this for ages. Give me a second. It's of a farmer's daughter, so beautiful, I'm told. Her parents died and left her. I'm singing completely the wrong tune. I don't know what's gone wrong. I shall give up on that and sing something else and hope that it comes back to me later on. Something else I haven't sung for ages. This was written.
If you walk out the room and come back in, you're apparently remembering.
I don't think I'm going to trust to that. I thought for years that this next song was sung by Stan Rogers, and lots of people think it was, but it wasn't. It was written by a man called Nigel Russell. I did years ago think about rewriting it in a female version, but I never got around to it. So this is the original. Well, I rise up every morning at 7:45. Some woman who's my wife tells me not to be late. I kiss the kids goodbye, can't remember their names. And week after week, it's always the same. And oh boys, can't you code it? Program it right. Nothing ever happens in this life of mine. I'm hauling up the data on the Xerox line. Then it's code in the data, give the keyboard a punch, then cross-correlate and a cook break for some lunch. Correlate, tabulate, process and screen, Program, print out, regress to the mean, and oh boys, can't you code it? Program it right. Nothing ever happens in this life of mine. I'm hauling at the data on the Xerox line. Then it's home again, eat again, watch some TV, make love with my woman at 10:53. I dream the same dream when I'm sleeping at night. I'm soaring over hills like an eagle in flight. And oh boys, can't you code it? Program it right. Nothing ever happens in this life of mine. I'm hauling out the data on the Xerox line. One day I'm gonna give up all the buttons and one day I'm gonna give up all the buttons and things. I'll punch that time clock till it can't ring. Burn up my necktie and set myself free. 'Cause no one's gonna fold, bend or mutilate me. And oh boys, can't you code it? Program it right. Nothing ever happens in this life of mine. I'm hauling out the data on the Xerox line. Nigel Russell.
Excellent. Now, Martin, you're back. You've been away? Have you had internet problems? You've frozen again.
Yes. Well, it just oh God. It's saying my internet connection is unstable. Well, it got so unstable.
Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll have a song from Paul, because that's what I promised to go next, and then we'll nip in to get you and see what state you're in at the after Paul's song. You might sound like a Dalek, but that's as good as we can get, I think. Dalek. Actually, I think Dalek's good. It's quite trendy now. Having a voice coder. Right. Over to Paul then. Okay.
So I'm still deaf. So if this is inappropriate, just put a no thanks and no thanks in the chat, and I'll get the message. I debuted this on Saturday, so it's fresh for me. So apologise if it's not what's required. Our conversation was short and sweet. It nearly knocked me off of my feet, and I'm back in the rain. And you are on dry land. You made it there somehow. You're a big girl now. Bird on the horizon, sitting on a fence. He's singing a song for me at his own expense. And I'm just like that bird, singing just for you. I hope you can hear me singing through these tears. Time is a jet plane, it moves too fast. Ah, but what a shame if all we shared can't last. I'm going out of my mind. Is that wrong? I can change, I swear. See what you can do. can make it through. You can make it too. Love is so simple, to quote a phrase. You've known it all along, I'm learning it these days. Well, I know I can find you in somebody's room. It's a price I have to pay. You're a big girl all the way. A change in the weather is always extreme. But what's the sense of changing horses in midstream? I'm going out of my mind with a pain that stops and starts, like a corkscrew to my heart. Ever since we've been apart.
Excellent, excellent. Super duper. Right. Now, under the sunray lamp, let's whiz over to Martin Nail and see what he's got. He's got a bit of Dalek problems, but there we go.
Well, yes. Oh, it's telling me my internet connection is unstable again. So I don't know. Is this? Am I coming through sort of clearly or broken up or what? Oh, all right. We'll give it a go. I'm not sure what you're saying yes to, actually, Bernard, whether that was yes to clearly or yes to breaking up, but never mind. All we can do is sing. Oh, you rambling boys of pleasure, come listen unto these few lines I write. I'll I've been a rover, and in rambling I take great delight. I set my heart all on a handsome young girl, who so many times is light, that my mind was never easy, except when my true love was in my sight. It was down in Sally's gardens, where me and my true love did meet. I caught her in my arms, and there I gave to her kisses sweet. She bade me take love easy, just like a leaf grows on a tree. Oh, but I was young and foolish then, and with my true love could not agree. The next time me and my love met, well, I only thought that her heart was mine. But as the weather alters, my darling girl soon changed her mind. Gold is the root of all evil. It shines with great alluring hue, causing many's the lad and lass to part, though their hearts like mine be never so true. Oh, I wish I was in old Camden Town, with my true love sat down alongside of me, and the money in our pockets to keep us in good company, and lots of liquor plentiful, a flowing jug at every side, for fortune will never daunt me while I am young and the world is wide. Yay, rambling boy!
Excellent, Martin. I was saying you sound like Peter Bellamy in his Larry the Lamb mode a bit, which was very good.
Oh, the problem is, of course, you don't know how you sound like to anyone else.
No. But I think you're getting the vocoder bit, which it's quite excellent. It was consistent.
You might consider turning your video off next time you sing. That might then all of your bandwidth would go to your voice.
Yeah. Also, your face froze, but your singing carried on, didn't it? Yeah. I think you're probably right. Yeah. Okay. So who next is Tony, who we know has wonderful sound. Tony, you there? I've lost you again. I know you're there.
Right. Can you hear me?
But we can. Yeah. Now. Yeah. Take it away, Tony. I'm into mute land.
I'm going to turn my video off just to make sure of things. Right. Now, this is seriously out of date, i.e. I wrote it just after Halloween. So hell, but I'm not going to wait until next year. It's partly to do with the fact that I'm a volunteer at a community garden near the River Lee. And so that combined with Halloween. And you've got to know that ages ago, there was no Lee Bridge Road and there was no Lee Bridge. You had to wait for a ferry. So that's the context. Okay, here we go. Right. 'Twas in the 10th month of... I've got to get the right tune. 'Twas in the 10th month of the year, of that month the last day, when to the River Lee I went a little while to stay. And then there came a plaintive voice, and thus I heard it say, oh, I must cross the River Lee, no matter come what may. The hour being late, the ferryman had long since gone away, And still I heard that plaintive voice, again I heard it say, oh, carry me across the river today. For I must cross the river Lee, no matter come what may. And as I drew near and nearer, a shapeless figure I saw, all bundled up in tattered rags, but I could see no more. Oh, carry me across the river today. For I must cross the river Lee, no matter come what may. What happened next, oh, I must tell, did chill my very, my very heart. It grabbed my hand, it drew me near, it would not let me part. Oh, carry me across the river today. For I must cross the river Lee, no matter come what may. And then it climbed upon my back, the moonlight it still shone. It dug its heels into my back and urged me on and on. Oh, carry me across the river today. For I must cross the river Lee, no matter come what may. And on and on and on it went, and to the other side. And then it did release me from that eternal ride. You carried me across the river today. For I must cross the river Lee, no matter come what may. Now, my good friend, you carried me, so some reward is due. Good gold I have, good gold I'll give it unto you. You carried me across the river today. For I must cross the river Lee, no matter come what may. But I, being scared for my very soul, turned on my heels and ran. I crossed the Lee, I reached my home just as the dawn began. But still I thought I heard that voice that plaintively did say, oh, I must cross the river Lee, no matter come what may. Now many years and many years and many years went by, and two young men detectoring to that same spot came nigh. They heard a sound, and wondrous to behold, for in that hole that they had dug, they found a pot of gold.
Yay.
Ooh, nice one.
And it works. The turning of your picture, the sound was almost, I'd say, perfect. You know, so
I assume that was based on a true story, Tony.
Yes.
Oh, great.
Okay, now we're whizzing across to Tony, David Burns, who has a dog and wife. Okay, we're going into mute.
Is the dog going to sing?
Maybe. Okay, ready?
Yeah. Fare thee well, my own true love. Fare thee well for a while, I'm going away, but I'll be back
Excellent, David. Can we give a name check to your partner and dog?
I'm Ofra, Ofra, and the dog is
Oh,
Lottie.
that's a good name.
Her full
The
name
dog
is
is
Lottie.
what?
Lottie the dog, but we call her Lottie for short.
Lottie. Okay. Right. Okay, excellent. Right. Okay, now I've written who's next. So it's Gwyneth. Gwyneth, are you there? We haven't heard from you yet.
Yes.
Are you by yourself?
Yes, I am by myself.
There's not secret daughters lurking in the corner.
No, I've been trying to raise them. They're in Devon at the moment.
Okay.
And
Okay. So,
they don't seem to be answering any calls, so therefore.
well, they're in tier 1, aren't they? So they're out in the pub.
Well, no. Rebecca slipped a disc at the beginning of October, so Tamsin went down to look after her. But it was Rebecca's first day back at work today, so I'm assuming she's just exhausted and in agony.
Okay, right.
So they're not answering me, so they don't want nagging about joining, so therefore they're not.
Okay. Well, sing us a song.
Okay, Corpus Christi Carol. I'm told there's another tune to it, but this is the only tune that I've ever heard to it. He bore him up, he bore him down, he bore him into an orchard brown. Lully, lulay, lully, lulay, the falcon hath borne my mate away. In that orchard there was a hole that was hanged all with purple and couple. Lully, lulay, lully, lulay, the falcon hath borne my mate away. And in that hole there was a bed, it was hanged all with gold and red. Lully, lulay, lully, lulay, the falcon has borne my mate away. And in that bed there lies a knight, his wounds are bleeding day and night. Lully, lulay, lully, lulay, the falcon has borne my mate away. By that bedside there kneels a maid, and she weeps both night and day. Lully, lulay, lully, lulay, the falcon has borne my mate away. By that bedside there stands a stone, the body of Christ written thereon. Lully, lulay, lully, lulay, the falcon has borne my mate away. Thanks.
You okay? Yeah. Okay. We've got a connection with John. So I've said that it's Gwyneth, Roger, Chris, Nick, and then John. Okay.
Okay. Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay. Very strange sounds coming from my window. Two reasons. Arsenal have scored a goal and there are people cheering. Both very strange these days. Actually, they've scored 2.
Yay.
Here we go. Okay, this is as usual, an old song. It was raining, dear, when I met you. When you smiled, the sun came shining through. Then it rained again and I lost you. Just why, I never knew. Now each time that the storm clouds gather way up in the sky, I see them all and I recall those happy days gone by. I get the blues when it rains, the blues I can't lose when it rains. Each little drop that falls on my window pane always reminds me the dreams I've cried in vain. I sit and wait for the sun to shine down on me once again. It rained when I met you, rained when I lost you. That's why I'm so blue when it rains. I get the blues when it rains, the blues I can't lose when it rains. Each little drop that falls on my window pane always reminds me the dreams I've cried in vain. I sit and wait for the sun to shine down on me once again. It rained when I met you, it rained when I lost you. That's why I'm so blue when it rains.
Super duper. Chris, in Zoom land.
Okay, this is a seasonal song. It's really more of a Novemberish song than December, but it's about the right time of the year for it. As I was walking one morning at ease, viewing the leaves that had fell from the trees, all in full motion appearing to be, and those that had withered, they fell from the tree. What's the life of a man any more than a leaf? A man has his seasons, so why should he grieve? Although in this world we appear fine and gay, like a leaf we must wither and soon fade away. If you'd have seen the leaves but a few days ago, how beautiful and green they all seem to grow. A frost came upon them and withered them all. A storm came upon them and down they did fall. What's the life of a man any more than a leaf? A man has his seasons, so why should he grieve? Although in this world we appear fine and gay, like a leaf we must wither and soon fade away. If you look in the churchyard, there you will see those that have passed like a leaf from a tree, when age and affliction upon them did fall, like a leaf they did wither, and down they did fall. What's the life for a man any more than a leaf? A man has his seasons, so why should he grieve? Although in this world we appear fine and gay, like a leaf we must wither and soon fade away.
Excellent. I see Amanda's come on song as well. So, okay, over to Nick for a song, then John, and then Amanda. I think that gets the tail.
Okay, this is another Nick Jones song, really. Words by Walter Scott.
You're a bit quiet.
Am I? Oh, that's not like me. Words by Walter Scott. Is that better? I think you might know the chorus. Dark the night and long till day, do not bid us further stray. Dark the night, aye, and long till day, do not bid us further stray. Now the sun it doth decline, pour the beer and pour the wine. Let us lead your thoughts astray from the world and from the day. Dark the night, aye, and long till day, do not bid us further stray. Dark the night and long till day, do not bid us further stray. We bring songs from history, songs of war and mystery. We can lead you from despair, or can chill the darkening air. Dark the night and long till day, do not bid us further stray. Dark the night, aye, and long till day, do not bid us further stray. You can choose to pass us by with a cruel or callous eye. We will see the ending through, then we'll turn and say to you, dark the night and long till day, do not bid us further stray. Dark the night and long till day, do not bid us further stray. Thank you.
Thank you.
Excellent. Okay, Hello, John. Are you there? You've frozen. Unmute.
Okay. You here now?
Okay. You're on. Okay. Are you well?
Not too bad, thanks, Bernard.
Okay.
So this is called Johnny Bongo, and it's about when I moved to Bristol and was in a group and I played the bongos. And I thought perhaps when I say Johnny Bongo, people can tap imaginary bongo drums for a bit of fun. Only a bit, though, of course. It's a folk club. Let's not have too much. So let's have a practice. I'll say the title, and then you. This song is called Johnny Bongo. A few short-term memory problems, so just right. Okay. Come on. Let's focus. I left my life in Luton for the countryside near Bristol, for a village known as Puckle Church, with me father, mum and sister. Emotionally, to start with, I was rather in an odd way. We caught the bus to our new school in Mangotsfield called Rodway. But with two fellow sixth formers I formed a music combo. And when the youth of Puckle Church saw me return from Mangotsfield with barely concealed bongo drums, they called me Johnny Bongo. Looks great. Vanessa was the vocalist and on guitar was Martin. We called ourselves Squashed Earwigs, we all had a central part in. We started off with just 2 songs, we had 3 before too long ago. And the kiddies around Puckle Church, they called me Johnny Bongo. We were set to play the school discotheque to get our brand of blues out, but someone tampered with the amplifier, screwdrivered the fuse out. The earwig didn't get to sing its song of protestation. The common room was not a keeping music live location. We never got to get our break at Rodway sixth form disco. They wanted Jimi Hendrix, not the tricks of Johnny Bongo. They didn't want the 3 of us. Our ring, it was all wrongo. But still, when I stepped off the bus, to all intents and Puckle Churches, I was Johnny Bongo.
Super duper. Of course, being Puckett and coming from Bournemouth, I'm a part of the whole Weymouth sweep of the sort of Somerset of Tolpuddle and things, sort of sound. Yeah. Okay, enough nonsense from me. Right. So next we've got Amanda.
Hello.
And then Elizabeth, if you're there, you're looking red at the moment. Elizabeth, but over to Amanda.
Yeah, hi everyone. I joined, and you know how you don't get to see what has gone before in the chat. So all I could see when I joined was no one has a golden monkey or a snake, however. So somebody's gonna have to tell me what that's about at a later date. Anyway. Okay, this song has got nothing to do with no monkeys or snakes or anything else. Traditional ballad with Johnny in bits throughout. There come a lady frae Scotland, hey my love and home my joy. There come a lady frae Scotland, who dearly loves me. There come a lady frae Scotland, and she's fallen in love with an Englishman. And bonny Susie Cleland's to be burned in Dundee. The fathers to the daughter came, hey my love, and oh my joy. The fathers to the daughter came, oh dearly lose me. The fathers to the daughter came, will you forsake yon Englishman? Or bonny Susie Cleland's to be burned in Dundee. I'll no my Englishman forsake, hey my love, and oh my joy. I'll no my Englishman forsake, oh dearly lose me. I'll no my Englishman forsake, though you may burn me at the stake. And John bonny Susie Cleland's to be burned in Dundee. Oh, where will I find a bonny wee boy? Hey, my love, and oh, my joy. Oh, where will I find a bonny wee boy? Oh, dearly lose me. Oh, where will I find a bonny wee boy who'll carry tidings to my joy? That bonny Susie Cleland's to be burned in Dundee. Oh, here am I, a bonny wee boy, hey, my love, and oh, my joy. Oh, here am I, a bonny wee boy, oh, dearly lose me. Oh, here am I, a bonny wee boy, who'll carry tidings to your joy. That bonny Susie Cleland's to be burned in Dundee. Oh, gie to him this recht hand glove, hey, my love, and oh, my joy. Oh, gie to him this recht hand glove, oh, dearly lose me. Oh, gie to him this recht hand glove, tell him to find another love. For John bonny Susie Cleland's to be burned in Dundee. And gie to him this wee penknife, hey, my love, and oh, my joy. Oh, gie to him this wee penknife, oh, dearly lose me. Oh, gie to him this wee penknife, tell him to find another wife. For bonny Susie Cleland's to be burned in Dundee. And gie to him this gay gold ring, hey, my love, and oh, my joy. Oh, gie to him this gay gold ring, oh, dearly lose me. Oh, gie to him this gay gold ring, tell him to come to my burning. For bonny Susie Cleland's to be burned in Dundee. Her father, he's put up the stake, hey, my love, and oh, my joy. Her father, he's put up the stake, oh, dearly lose me. Her father, he's put up the stake, her brother did the fire make. And bonny Susie Cleland was burned in Dundee. Bonny Susie Cleland.
Well sung.
Excellent. So we'll have Elizabeth, and then I think we've been round everybody, I think. So I think it'd probably be a good time to have a 5-minute break to go and get another glass of wine or whatever. Okay. So Elizabeth, over to you to finish us off.
Thank you. It was lovely, Amanda. Hi, Amanda. That was a lovely song. Thank you for singing it. I'm going to do an English song now. It's called The Bonny Light Horseman, which you might know. Join in if you know it. And Boney commanded his army to stand. He levelled his cannons right over the land. He levelled his cannons, his victory to gain, and he slew my light horseman on the way coming home. Broken hearted I'll wander, broken hearted I'll remain, since my own bonny light horseman in the wars he was slain. If I was a small bird and had wings to fly, I would fly over the salt sea to where he does lie. And with my fond wings I'd beat over his grave and kiss those dark lips that lie cold in the grave. Sorry. Broken hearted I'll wander, broken hearted I'll remain, since my own bonny light horseman in the wars he was slain. The dove she laments for her mate as she flies. Oh, tell me where is my darling, she cries. Oh, where, tell me where is there one to compare with my own bonny light horseman who was slain in the wars. Broken hearted I'll wander, broken hearted I'll remain, since my own bonny light horseman was slain in the wars. Thank you very much.
Super duper.
Thank
So
you.
I think that's a good point to have an interval till 9:30. Is that okay with everybody? And then we'll have a tune from Nick and a song from me, and then it's Pete and Maggie, and we go round again. Okay.
You ready, Bernard? from 1666 called
From where, Nick? What?
Cold Ground.
No, but where?
Again.
From where? Was it an English tune or?
Yes.
Can you play it again? It sounded so nice.
It was lovely, yes.
It was over with pretty quick. Can't you do it again?
Up to the MC.
Right, I think. Well,
Oh,
it's
sorry,
just
I'm not
come to
sure.
9:30, so go round once more. Yes, give it.
Okay, sorry.
Think I'll go to Alberta. The weather's good this fall. I've got some friends that I could go working for. Still, I wish you change your mind if you ask me one more time. But I've been through this 100 times or more. 4 strong winds that blow lonely, 7 seas that run high, all those things that don't change come what may. If the good times are all gone, then I'm bound for moving on, and I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. If I get there before the snow flies and the things are looking good, you could meet me if I sent you down the fair. But by then it would be winter and there's not much for you to do, and those winds sure can blow cold way out there. 4 strong winds that blow lonely, 7 seas that run high, all those things don't change come what may. The good times are all gone, so I'm bound for moving on, and I'll look for you if you ever go back this way. Doobie 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 dee, doobie doobie doo, doobie 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 dee. Still, I wish you'd change your mind if I ask you one more time, but we've been through that 100 times or more. 4 strong winds that blow lonely, 7 seas that run high, all those things don't change come what may. If the good times are all gone, then I'm bound for moving on. I'll look for you if I ever go back this way. I'll look for you if I ever go back this way. Peter and Maggie.
Yes.
Cooperate again.
Yeah, yeah. A couple of tunes I put together a while ago, and I thought I was really clever, and then discovered that everybody's done it on the internet already. Anyway, this is Cold Frosty Morning, which is from the Appalachians, if that's what they call them now, and Whiskey Before Breakfast, which I believe is Canadian.
Yay. Woo. Oh, whoa.
It's over to Kate. Yeah.
A cherry tree carol. When Joseph was an old man was he married Virgin Mary, the Queen of Galilee. He married Virgin Mary, the Queen of Galilee. Joseph and Mary walked through an orchard green where berries and cherries grew thick as might be seen, where berries and cherries grew thick as might be seen. Then up spoke Virgin Mary, so meek and so mild, Joseph, gather me some cherries, for I am with child. Joseph, gather me some cherries, for I am with child. Then Joseph flew in anger flew he. Let the father of the baby gather cherries for thee. Let the father of the baby gather cherries for thee. Then up spoke baby Jesus from in Mary's womb. Bow down the tallest branch, that my mother might have some. Bow down the tallest branch, that my mother might have some. Then bow down the tallest branch, till it touched Mary's hand. Mary cried, "Oh, look thou, Joseph, I have cherries by command." Mary cried, "Oh, look thou, Joseph, I have cherries by command."
No further explanations.
Super duper.
Thank you.
Rick's had his supper, and he's ready for us. Hello, welcome.
Yeah, I don't want to impose the sight of me eating on you all. So
It's great fun seeing what you're eating. The number of courses you have is quite interesting, I think. Okay, here we go.
I'm not sure about
It's just
that.
like playing cabaret.
Okay. Thanks everyone. Happy Christmas. Is that too early? It probably is. This is a new song, topical. I wrote it on the 7th of November. The sky was lit up by fireworks on the night before, and I imagine they were all celebrating the demise of Donald Trump. It seemed to me, anyway. They might be. Happy rockets light the sky above the town. Celebrate, celebrate the passing of the clown. Happy, a dark cloud now has gone away. Everyone can breathe again, laugh and sing and play. All your lies and all your scary stuff, never a leader strange as you. All your vain bluster, filth and bluff, Thank God the Donald's through. Happy, the back of you is what we want to see. Problems pile upon our plate, but now we'll sing yippee. Happy, glad I am, I feel a perfect 10. Never have to see your face upon the news again. All your lies and all your scary stuff, never a leader strange as you. All your vain bluster, filth and bluff, thank God the Donald's through.
It's the truth. It's the truth.
Lovely, Rick, lovely.
I think the chat is fairly I'm worrying, but there you go. Okay. I did actually. Wendy, where are you? Save us. Okay. Yeah, you're there. Okay. Yeah. I'm going into mute land. Take it.
Okay. There's a kind of extremely tenuous link with Rick's song in that this is about nighttime. That's about the only link, though, because this is a bit left field. It's Patsy Cline. I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just like we used to do. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I walk for miles along the highway. Well, that's just my way of saying I love you. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I stopped to see a weeping willow crying on his pillow. Maybe he's crying for you. And as the skies turn gloomy, night breeze whispers to me, I'm lonesome as I can be. I go out walking after midnight, out in the starlight, just hoping you may be somewhere a-walking after midnight, searching for me. Somewhere a-walking after midnight, searching for me. Hey.
Right.
Thank you.
Not too noir. I think.
No.
You know, I think it's as romantic rom-com rather than stalking. Okay. Right. Okay. Now. Where are they? I've lost them. Did I say I said Riggy after Wendy? I think.
You said Tom, I think,
Tom,
and then me.
Oh, Tom. Yeah. Tom, Sheila, Riggy. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I've lost Tom. Where is he? Oh, he's down there. Right.
Alice,
Okay.
Alice went away because my name wasn't there, so Alice went upstairs. Can you do Riggy first and then me? So I can get her back. Can't hear me now. Can you hear me, Bernard?
I can hear you. Yes, yes. We'll do that. Riggy, can you go next?
Alice thought we
Drop
were
in.
done, so we went upstairs. Hang on.
Do you
So
do?
confusing.
I know, but we've lost his daughter. You know, it's you have a house, you can lose them.
It's
He's a builder. He builds secret rooms to hide his children in.
I have a little yellow box on the screen here.
Right, you got a yellow box on the screen. I don't know.
Part of our joint Catholic heritage, building priest holes and things.
Oh, priest holes. Okay, right. Okay, I'm going to mute land. Over to Riggy.
Okay. This is a bit of art song to recruit sailors to join the British Navy circa maybe 1750. Got one thing before, sorry to neglect myself. Bold Jack with smiles each danger meets, weighs anchor, heeds the log, trims all the sails, belays the sheets, and drinks his can of grog. Bold Jack with smiles each danger meets, weighs anchor, heeds the log, trims all the sails, belays the sheets, and drinks his can of grog. Whilst up the shrouds a sailor goes, adventures in the yard. The landsman he no better knows, believes his lot is hard, believes his lot is hard. Bold Jack with smiles each danger meets, weighs anchor, heeds the log, trims all the sails, belays the sheets, and drinks his can of grog. Bold Jack with smiles each danger meets, weighs anchor, heeds the log, trims all the sails, belays the sheets, and drinks his can of grog. Oh, when storms against rocks roar, quicksands roar, you'll ne'er hear him repine, though he's on Greenland's icy bank, or burning in the lime, or burning in the lime. Bold Jack with smiles each danger meets, weighs anchor, heeds the log, trims all the sails, belays the sheets, and drinks his can of grog. Bold Jack with smiles each danger meets, weighs anchor, heeds the log, trims all the sails, belays the sheets, drinks his can of grog. When to engage, they've given the word to his quarter, he'll repair. When sinking in the dismal flood, now quivering in the air, now quivering in the air. Bold Jack with smiles each danger meets, weighs anchor, heeds the log, trims all the sails, belays the sheets, and drinks his can of grog. Bold Jack with smiles each danger meets, weighs anchor, heeds the log, trims all the sails, belays the sheets, and drinks his can of grog. Cans of grog.
Excellent. So it's Sheila, then it's Tom and anyone he's found in his house.
Oh, all right. I thought it was going to be Tom and Alice first.
No. It was he swapping with Riggy. So in the magic of Bernard's system.
I see. The unfathomable Bernard system. Yes.
It's boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl is the way it's trying to work. Okay, right.
Okay. A ballad, broadside ballad with a happy ending, but two bodies, and quite a bit of sort of 18th century language. It's of a farmer's daughter, so beautiful, I'm told. Her parents died and left her 500 pounds in gold. She lived with her uncle, the cause of all her woe. You soon shall hear this maiden fair did prove his overthrow. Her uncle had a ploughboy, young Mary loved full well, and in her uncle's garden sweet tales of love they tell. There was a wealthy squire who oft came her to see, but still she loved her ploughboy on the banks of the sweet Dundee. 'Twas on one summer morning her uncle rose straightway and knocked at Mary's bedroom door, and unto her did say, "Come rise up, pretty female, a lady you can be, a lady you may be, for the squire is waiting for you on the banks of the sweet Dundee. A fig for all your squires, your lords and dukes likewise. Young William, he appears to me like diamonds in my eyes. Begone, unruly female, you ne'er shall happy be, for I mean to banish William from the banks of the sweet Dundee." Her uncle and the squire rode out one summer day. Young William is in favour, her uncle he did say. Indeed, 'tis my intention to tie him to a tree, or else to bribe the press gang on the banks of the sweet Dundee. The press gang came to William when he was all alone. He bravely fought for liberty, but they were 6 to 1. The blood it flowed in torrents. "Come kill me now," said he, "for I'd rather die for Mary on the banks of the sweet Dundee." This maid one day was walking, lamenting for her love. She met the wealthy squire down in her uncle's grove. He put his arms about her. "Stand off, base man," said she, "for you've banished the only lad I love from the banks of the sweet Dundee." He threw his arms around her and tried to throw her down. 2 pistols and a sword she spied beneath his morning gown. Young Mary took the pistols and the sword he used so free. Then she did fire and shot the squire on the banks of the sweet Dundee. Her uncle overheard the noise and hastened to the ground. "Since you have shot the squire, I will give you your death wound." "Stand off then," said young Mary, "undaunted I shall be." She the trigger drew and her uncle slew on the banks of the sweet Dundee. A doctor then was sent for, a man of noted skill. Likewise there came a lawyer to draw her uncle's will. He left his gold to Mary, who had fought courageously. Then he closed his eyes, no more to rise on the banks of the sweet Dundee. Young William soon was sent for and quickly did return. As soon as he came back again, young Mary ceased to mourn. The day it was appointed, they joined their hands so free, and now they live in splendour on the banks of the sweet Dundee. Woo! Yeah! Very few bodies, very few for a ballad. One of my few ballads with happy endings.
Yeah, I'm sure Sheila's been to one of my emceeing masterclasses where I explained the Bernard Puckett principle of the roller coaster of whizzing from boy to girl to boy to girl to get maximum contrast. You see, so okay. So over to Tom, who's found his locked chamber where he hides Alice. And,
But that's going to be a Miranda go.
With the secret rooms. Okay, over to Tom for the secret world.
Thank you, Bernard. We just took her out of her chains.
I found my way.
Where are we?
You click over that one.
Oh, yeah. We're here because we're here because we're here because we're here. We're here because we're here because we're here because we're here. All the brave young soldiers have to go. Down the street they're marching row by row. The dogs of death are howling at the door. Across the sea their cannon loudly roar. So we must send our sons away to war.
Johnny dearest Johnny, I love thee. You're the only soldier boy for me. I'll be here waiting through this darkest night. My love for you will be your guiding light. And I'll keep the home fires burning ever bright.
Molly, you're the sweetest girl of all, but I must answer to the bugle call. For to the tyrant we will never bend. My king and my dear land I must defend. And I'll fight or die until the bitter end.
Johnny dearest Johnny, my sweetheart, I miss you more each day that we're apart. You know that I'll be faithful and be true. I long to say those precious words I do. The wedding bells will ring for me and you.
Molly, I'll be yours if you'll be mine. We'll be together till the end of time. They say we might be home before too long. We'll send the tyrant back where he came from. Tomorrow we go marching to the sun.
Johnny, now I'm weeping bitterly. They say you won't be coming back to me. A bullet took my soldier boy away. Flanders fields you lie among the brave. Now my wedding bells are silent as your grave.
soldiers have to go. Down the street they're marching row by row. The dogs of death are howling at the door. Across the sea their cannon loudly roar. So we must send our sons away to war.
Where did you find her? She's very good.
He's growing his own like a football team.
No. Now, who's next in my magic formula? Tony. Where are you? I've lost you. Oh, you. Oh no, Tony, are you there? Oh, you're up there. Okay, right. Now you're going to go into some sort of visuals. So no visuals, aren't you? Okay, so Tony's singing now. Okay, radio.
Okie dokie. This is a Sweet Honey and the Rock song. Hang on, I'm just going to get me words because I always get them confused.
Great thing about this system is you can't see the fact.
All right, here you go. Sweet Honey and the Rock. Possibly S.I. Maria Barnwell, but I'm not sure. Listen more often to things than to beings. Listen more often to things than to beings. 'Tis the ancestors' breath when the fire's voice is heard. 'Tis the ancestors' breath in the voice of the waters. Ah, whoosh. Ah, whoosh. Those that have died have never left. The dead are not under the earth. They are in the rustling trees. They are in the moaning rocks. They are in the crying grass. They are in the groaning woods. The dead are not under the earth. So listen more often to things than to beings. Listen more often to things than to beings. 'Tis the ancestors' breath when the fire's voice is heard. 'Tis the ancestors' breath in the voice of the waters. Ah, whoosh, ah, whoosh. Those who have died have never left. The dead have a pact with the living. They are in the woman's breast. They are in the wailing child. They are with us in the home. They are with us in the crowd. The dead are not under the earth. So listen more often to things than to beings. Listen more often to things than to beings. 'Tis the ancestors' breath when the fire's voice is heard. 'Tis the ancestors' breath in the voice of the waters. Ah, shh. Ah.
Super duper. Excellent. Now, Martin, are you going to turn off your visuals to try and get a better bandwidth?
Well, yeah, I could give that a go.
Yeah, because you're a bit
the whole
Dalek-y, so try turning off the picture.
Yes, okay. Right, it was just over a year ago that Clive James died. So it's about time I did a Clive James Pete Atkins song. What did I do yesterday? Well, I'll tell you in brief. 10 quid from the bank and I got out of town with relief. And slowly but surely my life came to flower again. Falling head over heels for a beautiful girl on the train. She was reading a book, taking in every word the man wrote. And there in the margin she made the occasional note. And I couldn't deduce why she didn't once blink with surprise. As fathom by fathom I gradually drowned in her eyes. But she kept on the job of improving her single-track brain, ploughing steadily onwards through obsolete Monsieur Verlaine. When no further than 7'6" from her fabulous mouth sat the leading young poetic hope of the whole planet Earth. Well, apart from the chance of the driver accepting a cheque for crashing his loco so I could be brave in the wreck, to boldly encounter this creature not in my power, and so my heart mended and broke in the course of an hour. Well, at last we pulled in, and as straight as a three-sided knife, she got up and walked like a princess away from my life. And unless she remembers the day she was reading Verlaine in a second coach on her way through the fields in the rain, she won't know it's her that I sing to again and again, again and again, again and again.
Brilliant. We ought to have a Martin now sings Big
What a
Action.
romantic you are.
Oh, bugger.
Right. Now, Gwyneth.
Yes.
Over to Gwyneth.
Right. Bobby Shafto. Some people say it was written about a politician from the northeast of England. Others say it was about his son. So one or other of them. Bobby Shafto's gone to sea, silver buckles on his knee. He'll come back and marry me, bonny Bobby Shafto. Bobby Shafto's tall and fair, combing down his yellow hair. He'll be mine forevermore, bonny Bobby Shafto. Bobby Shafto's getting a band for to dangle on his arm and on his knee.
Gwyneth, you've muted yourself.
I didn't touch anything. I wonder why that happened. Oh well. I'll start that verse again. Bobby Shafto's tall and slim, always dressed so neat and trim. The ladies, they all looked at him, bonny Bobby Shafto. Bobby Shafto's been to sea, silver buckles on his knee. He's come back to marry me, bonny Bobby Shafto. Thank you.
Right. Okay. Right. So it's Paul. Yeah. Over to Paul.
There's a lot of people on screen I can see might be too young to understand this song. We'll do it anyway. There are so many things that we could have done, and there are so many songs that we left unsung, and there are so many tales that we could have spun, but youth is wasted on the young. There are so many ties that we left undone, and there are so many fights that we might have won, and there are so many times when we were only a pawn, but youth is wasted on the young. And it was never my intention to try and capture your attention so sweetly, completely for so long. Youth is wasted on the young. There are so many hours that we spent all alone, and there are so many minutes that have come and have gone, and there were so many dreams, and now there are none. And youth is wasted on the young. There are so many nights that have turned into dawn, and there are so many landscapes so bleak and forlorn, and there were so many futures, and now there are none. Youth is wasted on the young, and it was never my intention. No, never, never my intention to try and capture your attention so sweetly, completely for so long. Youth is wasted on the young. Michael Chapman.
Is that Michael Chapman? The guitar.
Oh, sorry, I can't hear.
Is that Michael Chapman, the guitarist? I think I'm echoing all over the place.
Michael Chapman.
Of the 60s and the 70s, Michael Chapman. Yeah.
Yes, but written a bit more recently.
Okay. No. It sounds. He stayed with me a couple of times, sort of, and brought his dog along. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
been the one.
Yeah. Okay. No, we got him. Right now, Amanda,
Yes.
over to you.
Okay. Well, Tony sang a song that I used to sing with the Eurydice Women's Socialist Choir in Glasgow. That was one of ours. So it was nice to hear it, although obviously a totally different arrangement since you were only one voice. So anyway, this is another song that I used to sing with them, or that we used to sing together. Here in the Engle blazing, oh, say happy and say free, though the northern wind blows freezy, friendship warms both you and me. Happy we've been all together, canty we've been yin and all, time shall see us all mair blither, ere we rise to gang awa. See the miser out his treasure, gloating wi' greedy, wha can fill his ears wi' pleasure, as around us here we see. Happy we've been all together, canty we've been yin and all, time shall see us all mair blither, ere we rise to gang awa. Can the peer in silk and ermine caw his conscience off his ain? Pardon me, his clays are edged and spun with vermin, though he sits upon a throne. Happy we've been all together, canty we've been yin and all, time shall see us all mair blither, ere we rise to gang awa. Thus then let us all be tassin', though o'er the stoops o' generous fame, and while round the board is passin', raise a sang in friendship's name. Happy we've been all together, canty we've been yin and all, time shall see us all mair blither, ere we rise to gang awa. Friendship makes us all mair happy, friendship gives us all delight, friendship consecrates the drappy, friendship brought us here the night. Happy we've been all together, canty we've been yin and all, time shall see us all mair blither, ere we rise to gang awa.
Yay!
Excellent. Now over to one of our Zoom tarts, Chris, who's out and about on the Zoom circuit, free and easy. Right, okay.
Okay. This is another November song, really, because it's set at Martinmas time, and Martinmas, of course, was the 11th of November. But I didn't get to sing it last month here, so I'll sing it now. This is actually a Scots version of the song, which has been anglicised, so perhaps it won't be quite too painful for the Scots, though you may consider it sacrilege to anglicise a Scottish song, and especially when there's a perfectly good English version of the song called John Blunt. But it's not the one. That's not the one I learnt. This is the one I learnt. So this is the one I'm going to sing. It fell about the Martinmas time, and a fine time it was then, oh, that our good wife had puddings to make, and she boiled them in a pan, oh. And the barring of our door, well, 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 and the barring of our door, well. The wind it blew from east to west, and it blew upon the floor, oh. Says our good man to our wife, get up and bar the door, oh. And the barring of our door, well, 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 and the barring of our door, well. My hand is in my knitting bag, good man, as you may see, oh. Though it shouldn't be barred for 7 years, it'll not be barred by me, oh. And the barring of our door, well, 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 and the barring of our door, well. They made a pact between themselves and fixed it firm and sure, oh, that the one who spoke the very first word should rise and bar the door, oh. And the barring of our door, well, 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 and the barring of our door, well. 2 gentlemen had lost their way at 12 o'clock at night, oh, and they couldn't find neither house nor hall, nor coal, nor candlelight, oh. And the barring of our door, well, 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 and the barring of our door, well. Now, whether is this a rich man's house, or whether is it a poor, oh, but never a word did either speak for the barring of the door, oh. And the barring of our door, well, 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 and the barring of our door, well. Well, first they ate the white pudding, and then they ate the black, oh. And our good man says to himself, the devil go down with that, oh. And the barring of our door, well, 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 and the barring of our door, well. The young man and to the old man said, here, man, take you my knife, oh, and go and shave the good man's beard, and I'll kiss the good wife, oh. And the barring of our door, well, 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 and the barring of our door, well. There is no water in the house, and what'll we do then, oh? Oh, just you use the pudding juice that's boiling in the pan, oh. And the barring of our door, well, 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 and the barring of our door, well. Then out and spoke the old good man, and an angry man was he, oh. Would you kiss my wife before my eyes, and scald me with pudding juice, oh? And the barring of our door, well, 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 and the barring of our door, well. Then up and jumped the old good wife, gave 3 skips on the floor, oh. Good man, you spoke the very first word, get up and bar the door, oh. And the barring of our door, well, 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 and the barring of our door, well.
Yay.
We've lost Elizabeth, so we're going to swing over to Roger.
Oh,
okay,
right.
take it away, Roger.
Okay, thank you. Hearing Bernard singing 4 Strong Winds, it reminds me of when I used to be at school. I used to pop on the way to school, Mrs. Hughes' record shop, and play various things. But I never played the Ian and Sylvia record that was there in the front because I had no idea who they were until when I woke up this morning, You're on My Mind came out, probably by Chris and St. Peter, or Pete Smith, as his real name is, from Crayford. Now sadly gone. But anyway, the link with the song is really, this is about a song from my county of Lincolnshire, about a man from the county anyway, who from Spalding, no, not Spalding, Spilsby, I beg your pardon, Spilsby in the Wolds. And Lincolnshire currently in Tier 3, which is amazing because nobody lives there. I don't know how they've managed that. Anyway, this is Lord Franklin. was homeward bound one night on the deep. Swinging in my hammock, I fell asleep. I dreamed a dream, I thought it true, concerning a Franklin and his gallant crew. With 100 seamen, he sailed away to the frozen ocean in the month of May, to seek the passage around the pole, where we poor sailors do sometimes go. Through cruel hardships his men did go. His ship on mountains of ice was drove, where the Eskimo in his skin canoe was the only one who ever came through. And in Baffin Bay, where the whale fishes blow, the fate of Franklin no man may know. The fate of Franklin no tongue can tell. Lord Franklin along with his sailors do dwell. And now my burden, it gives me pain. For the love of Franklin, I would cross the main. 10,000 pounds would I freely give to know on earth that my Franklin do live.
So Nick, then John, then I'm going to actually ask Riggy, who's travelled the furthest to get here, to sing us out. Okay?
Okay, I'm going to sing a traditional
I've just had a drink.
I heard
It should be on the side.
people singing without accompaniment.
You're very quiet.
And then turn myself up. How's that?
Lot better.
I think it's your position. I think if you're a bit closer to the screen, I think.
You can't see where my mic is.
Oh, okay.
I must be going, no longer staying. The burning Thames I have to cross.
I think you need to back off.
I must be guided without a stumble into the arms of my own true love. And when he's come to his true love's window, he's bent down softly upon a stone, and it's through a pane he's whispered gently, my dearest dear, are you all alone? So this young girl woke from her down soft pillow, and snowy were her milk-white breasts. She cries, who's there in bedroom window, disturbing of me long night's rest? 'Tis I your love, pray don't discover. I pray now come down and let me in, for I am fatigued from me long night's journey, and indeed I am wetted to my skin. So this young girl rose and put on her clothing, she's gone down quickly and let him in, and they've kissed, shook hands and embraced one another, till this dark night is near an end. Then it's Willie dear, oh dearest William, where is that colour you'd some time ago? Oh Mary dear, the clay has changed me, I am but the ghost of your Willie-O. Then it's cock, oh handsome cockerel, I pray you not crow now until it is day, and your beak I'll make of the finest beaten gold, and your comb shall be of the silver grey. But the cock it crew, and it crew so boldly, it crew 3 hours before it was day, and me dearest dear, he had to go away, not by the light of the moon, nor the light of the day. Then it's Willie dear, oh dearest William, when will I ever see your sweet face again? When the seas run dry, love, and the fish they fly, love, and the rocks they melt in the heat of the day.
Have you changed your sound? Because earlier on you were all right. Okay, well, over to John. Let's see what John's got in Luton land.
John, you're muted.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm still learning the tricks of the trade. This is a song about Luton again. You're right, Bernard. It's about my grandmother coming over, who used to dance with the Folie Bergère, and we only ever saw her once. And she was brought over by a mysterious American, and this is called An American in Luton. And when I say dancing, I sing dancing a few times. You can do a bit of grooving around. So it's the same tune as the last one, so you can sing along as well. There's an American in Luton, I'm uncertain of the year, but it's somewhere in the 60s. What's he doing here? He's brought me grandma over from her home in southern France. They're Did he know her in America? Did he ever see her dancing? There's a sense of some occasion. There's an American in town. His teeth are white and both his hat and overcoats are brown. That's the right way round. Me grandma hasn't seen my dad for nigh on 20 years. When he gets home from work tonight, it's gonna end in tears. Just wait until me father reappears. There's an American in Luton, he's the first we've ever met. He tells our mum she's done his coffee just the way he likes it, instantly and wet. There's an American in Luton, he is someone rather swell. There's no room at the bungalow, so maybe he will stay in a hotel. And later on as well, will he go dancing? He looks as though he may be good at dancing. Back across the water, has he got a massive car? He's exceptional like Christmas time when Dad removes the cellophane and once again sets light to his cigar. What with him and my French grandmother, Luton International's what we are. There's an American in Luton, he's standing on our floor. There's an American in Luton town, they ain't got one next door.
The magic of Zoom, we switch over to that very American.
I've never been in Luton. Where?
And you've never met his mother. Listen, that man is your father. No. Okay. But Ricky, take it away.
Oh, I just want to talk about the fantasy that every guy has, that there's a door knock and a guy comes to the door and he says, you're my dad. You know, you had an affair with my mom 35 years ago and I've been looking for you. I found you. This song has nothing to do with that. But that's a funny story. This has a chorus that has the New Year reference, so I think it's somehow appropriate in December. He who will not marry, marry be, with a generous bowl will toast. Let him in bride well be shut up and fast bound to a post. Let him be merry, merry, merry there, and we will be merry, merry here. For who can know where we may go to be merry another year, brave boys, to be merry another year. He who will not merry, merry be, and take his bowl in course, let him then have to drink small beers, no pennies in his purse. Let him be merry, merry, merry there, and we will be merry, merry here. For who can know where we may go to be merry another year, brave boys, to be merry another year. He who will not merry, merry be, with a jolly boys. Let him be plagued with a scolding wife to confound him with her noise. Let him be merry, merry, merry there, and we will be merry, merry here. For who can know where we may go to be merry another year, brave boys, to be merry another year. Let him be merry, merry, merry there, and we will be merry, merry here. For who can know where we may go to be merry another year, brave boys, to be merry another year.
Thank you, and good night. It's been fun. We're back here on the 17th in 2 weeks' time. In theory, I think it's our Zoom Christmas party. So, whoa.
How are we going to do pass the parcel?
Will there be pass the parcel?
Well, that I have to think about that one.
Oh, you can do it.
That could be difficult.
Bernard, can't
Yeah.
it?
Well,
Party poppers.
Party pop. I think, yeah, possibly via emails. I don't know. No, I don't know. I haven't. WhatsApp. I don't know. Anyway, I have to think about it. Okay, right. Yeah.
But Bernard, what's happening after the 17th? You're not doing one on New Year's Eve, I assume.
I don't think we are. No, we haven't actually discussed it. No, I think no. I think
we do.
Okay, so probably the 7th.
Yeah, we do need to discuss that, Bernard.
Yeah. The committee needs to get together.
Yes. Thank you both. Thanks all. Lovely.
Well, we're not going to be
everybody.
Square New Year's Eve, are we?
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Bye. Bye all.